from the Woolly Closet. I am living in the Netherlands with my husband, daughter and 2 pudgies. Today is the 20th of June. I've had a lot of things going on, so that's why it took me a while to get back to filming. But I do have a lot to tell you, more than I thought when I sat down this morning to write things down. Yeah, so I think I'll explain about why it took me so long to get back here in a little while. But first, this is a podcast all about fiber, knitting, crochet, embroidery, sewing, you name it, anything with threads, and I'm there. I have 3 finished objects. I'll count one as one. And I'll start with the elephant in the room this time because it's huge, massive, and it's a Poppins bag. As you can see, it's bigger than my head. I've lined it. Let me start from the beginning. There's a person on Instagram named Kedito. I don't know her actual name, I have to look that up. She sells and makes crochet bags, and she made this Poppins bag a while ago, and I fell in love with it immediately, but it's always sold out. And I was thinking, I have all this leftover cotton yarn in stash that I'm not using. It's been there for 4 or 5 years maybe. I should just give it a go and see if I can recreate it. I've looked everywhere for a handle, for a clasp. Well, the handle I could have found somewhere else, but I thought, why not? The clasp I found on AliExpress. I am not very keen on ordering there. But for this one, it's the only place I could find such a big clasp. So I had to. So that's why I also ordered this strap with it simultaneously. I have 2 of these, and I will be making another bag, but more on that later. So this is my Poppins bag. It's made up of, well, I can tell you now because Kedito has shared the recipe for this on her highlights, I think, on Instagram. It's made up of 4 big squares on the sides and 2 smaller ones on the bottom. And then you crochet them together, or at least that's what I did. I made mine as a bit at the same time. She told us that she would try and make a recipe for this so you could make it yourself. But I already started and I was in the process of putting it together. So I had to guess because she wasn't at that point in writing down what she was doing. So I just had to look at photos and guess. But I think it worked out in the end. It's not completely centered. I don't mind. It's for me anyway. It's a big project bag. And right now it houses the next bag I'm going to make for the second clasp. It probably won't be this big, but we shall see. But yes, I really love it. I'll try and put in a little clip of me holding it, wearing it, so you can actually see how big it is, because it really is big. I think you can use this as an overnight bag or something. The second finished object, which are in 3 parts, a finished object. I have finished spinning, words. It's still very early in the morning and I'm very tired. A car alarm went off at 5 this morning and I couldn't sleep after. And anyway, spinning. I have finished my spinning bobbins. I applied together the yarns that I had spun. I had spun a BFL and a blue face Leicester and a Corriedale yarn and plied them together, and these are the leftovers. I made a chain bracelet, ply bracelet, so I could ply the leftover from the bobbin into a mini skein. So I'll give you a up close and personal. This is the big one. I'm sorry, the sound will be different. I'm looking at what I'm showing you because I noticed sometimes it goes wrong. It's filled with mistakes and too loosely plied or too thin or overspun, underspun, I don't know. I think it's pretty. Anyway, I think it came out like a DK weight. Can you see? Here. This is the very beginning of me spinning yarn. So I'll probably cut this out when I get to that point. But yeah, some places are really nice like this here. I just love it. Yeah, so. And these are the leftovers. The blue one's the BFL, the Blue Face Leicester, and the yellow mustardy one is the Corriedale. I also did 2 ply for this one. And I think they are beautiful. I weighed the big one. And it's, let me see, 186 grams, 336 meters. I'm guessing it's a DK weight. And same goes for these. I didn't weigh these, but the blue one is 61.60 meters and the yellow one is 43.40 meters. So they're nice little mini skeins. I think they can go a long way. I should weigh them still, but I didn't get around to it just yet. So, lovely, lovely spinning. Not yet sure what these will be. Probably for the DRK spin it to knit it along. But yeah, I have no real plan. I still have a braid of the yellow one. So I'm planning to spin that one. There's nothing on my bobbin right now. And I'll explain again later. Because Tour de Fleece is coming up. And I bought something. So that was the second finished object. Third finished object. See, I told you I have a lot. I have finished the little sweater, turns out for my niece, because my sister-in-law said she was trying to, what's the word? What's the word? I'll put it here. My brain isn't working. She's trying to. So she really wanted to try this wool sweater for her daughter. They used to wear all synthetics and cotton because they are a household of 5 children from 2 sets of marriages combined into a new marriage with a love baby. Oh, it's a whole hot mess. But anyway, little Nina is 3, I think. Yeah, 3. She'll be 4 soon. So this is a 4-year-old size. This is a test knit for Sophie Ochera. I hope I pronounce her name correctly every time I talk about her. It's an all-over colorwork sweater. It has a little buttonhole at the neck. I have used drops Flora and drops Nord for this one. And the neon is Lang Yarn Wool. This was lovely to work on. I've knitted quite a few test knits for Sophie, and it's always such a joy to knit something for her. It's always unexpected and just so different from any other designer I have seen or made something from. I really wanted to make this one for my daughter in black and white, but she really didn't want it. So I asked Sophie if I could knit the 4-year-old, and she was fine with that. And at first I did not have a recipient in mind, but my budgie had flown away and I desperately needed something to distract my mind. So this color work was just what I needed. Budgie has returned, by the way. You can hear all about that story in the last episode on back. Where I talk, you probably can hear them. They're chirping in their cage. I have put a cloth over them so they think it's nighttime, but today it seems not to be working. Sorry if it bothers you. I can't help it. I don't even register it anymore. So, yes. Well, lovely little sweater. I will gift it to her when I see my sister-in-law, and hopefully Nina will get lots of wear out of it. And now we are on to works in progress. I have one here. I am struggling with it, to be honest. It's living in my pink hazel bag. I love this one. It's nice and deep. This is my Wild Ivy sweater by Woolen Pine Designs. I think so. Technically, I have finished the body, one sleeve, and almost done with the second sleeve, so you could say it's almost done. But I'm not happy with it. So, here it is. The sleeve is 3/4 length. It's very cropped. That's what I wanted. I have a new black dress. The color of this is so hard to capture. It's actually a jewel tone green. Very deep green, but the camera just makes it look gray. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Well, this is the most accurate I can get it to look like. Yeah, but as soon as I come closer, you see, it just goes black. But you can see the lace pattern here. It's lovely leaves. I had picked up the neckline before I had finished the body, so I could try it on and see where I would have this neckline, because I didn't want it too high and I didn't want it too low. I just wanted it to be in the middle. And the neckline is fine, but the bottom hem is just too tight. The ribbing is like a half twisted rib, and it just doesn't do much for me. It needs to be stretchier, and I did use an Icelandic bind off. At least I think I did. And now I'm second guessing myself. So an Icelandic bind off gives you a lot of stretch. I am not really a fan of half twisted ribbing. I'm not really a fan of 1x1 ribbing. I like 2x2 ribbing. But if I do that, the lace will not flow as nicely into the ribbing as it does right now. So, but I am going to redo it because I just can't get it over the boobage area. Well, I can, but I also need to take it off, and that's rather difficult. So, but if I redo the bottom, then I also need to redo the neck, because 2 different sets of ribbing just is weird. So, I don't know. I've decided I will finish the sleeves. I did an I-cord edge on the sleeves. They are up to here, I think. So just past the elbow. I'm usually more of a long sleeve kind of person, but this is a cotton merino blend. This is done in drops cotton merino. And it's a sort of in-between sweater. Not really a cold weather type of wool. So very nice for weather like this right now. It's just 18, 19, 20 degrees. I'll put the Fahrenheit here because I don't know. So I really wanted to have it done. And of course, next week we will be having a heat wave. So you will see. I probably won't wear this until the autumn, but that's fine. I'm just a tiny bit mad at it right now. I don't know. I don't know what to do really. So I'm going to finish the sleeve, and then I'll debate on how to do this. Because if I do the bottom again, I also have to do the neckline again, and picking up all the stitches was, I don't mind picking up stitches, but this was rather difficult. So yes, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I did an ordinary bind off. Maybe I did an Icelandic. I'll just rip it out and see what kind of bind off. I can't even tell, you know. So it's in the naughty corner for now. Okay. I have a new work in progress. I started it yesterday. For the second crochet bag I'm going to make. I really want to crochet at the moment. Yes, I think it's maybe because I need summer or a change in the weather, or I don't know. I am making all these different kind of panels from the Blommeveld vintage throw by the Floral Hook. I started it yesterday, and of course I made a mistake, which I found out about last night before going to bed. So now I have to rip out the dark gray round. So I'll show you, but the gray round is going to be different next time you see it, because I made a mistake. I made 4 of these, and they're going to be flowers in a rectangle. I'll try and pop a picture in. There are all kinds of different panels available already. I think there is one more to go, if I'm right. I'm not sure, because it's all done in parts, and I'm late to the game, so yeah. So I made 4 of these. I do them in tandem, so I do 1 round on all 4 of them, and then I'll go to the next round. I'm using a 4.5 millimeter, and I always thought US hooks were used with named with letters, but this one says 7. So I'll show you. You see? There. So I don't know. This is a clover hook. I always use clover hooks. I think they're wonderful and lovely, and they don't hurt my hands. So that's what I use. And these are my colors, because you've only seen just a few of them. And my background color is black. So just imagine, if I can squeeze it in one. Yeah, there we go. So, and there you go. I think it's lovely. It's a little vintage 70s vibe thing I'm trying to get going here. So, I'm hoping it'll work out. I have no plan. I just know I have to crochet 4 squares, 2 really big ones, 2 rather little bit smaller. And for the bottom, I'll just probably use a granny stitch for the bottom, because you can't see that anyway. So no flowers on the bottom. Yeah, but I have no plans for layout or how much, or I'm just winging it, I guess. I just really wanted to crochet some flowers and have a little challenge, because this pattern is, even for my experienced crochet mind, sometimes challenging, yeah. I'm trying to do it without a video. There are video links in the pattern, but I'm trying to do that without the video. But as you can see, I already made a mistake. But yeah, I do watch the video from time to time if I'm not sure what I'm doing anyway. So it really helps. And I think it's going to be beautiful. So my sweater is in the naughty corner and it probably stay there for a while because it's going to be hot anyway. But it is nice soccer knitting because, you know, the European Championships are on, and I like to knit or crochet when that's on because I like it, but I am not invested in it. I'll watch it when the Dutch soccer team plays, but still if it's boring, I'll take out my knitting and do that. Last whip. Well, this is a forever project. I started this when my daughter had her swimming lessons when she was 5 or 6 years old. My daughter's 11 now, so you can imagine this is an old whip. This is a whip I only work on when I'm away, on car rides, in waiting rooms. And I worked quite a bit on it recently, so I thought I'd show you again. This is my Cakes to the Tango shawl. I designed this myself back in 2018. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I used 2 scheepjes whirl cakes. It's a triangular shawl in linen stitch. It's already quite big, as you can see, and I am at the lighter side of the cakes. Well, lighter for now because it's going back to dark pink and dark gray. Let me see. So this is what I have left. So it's going to be massive, but I like big shawls. So this is the second version I made. I made the first version and I wore it to death, so I needed a new one and I wanted it slightly bigger, so I decided to go with the scheepjes whirl. The green one is T3 Tipple and the purple one, the pink one, is Turkish Delight. I'll link the pattern down below. You can find it on Ravelry for free. Lots of people have made it already. There are lots of yarn suggestions. You can use any yarn changing cake if you like, at any gauge that you like. So some people have used Caron cakes, some people have used Red Hearts, Katja. The original one was in Katja. I haven't seen someone making it with scheepjes, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't looked at the project page, pattern page in a while. You know, it's a free page and it's fairly easy. I know some people have even made tutorials on how to start at the beginning. You can, it's my pattern, but it's for free, so you can do lots of it. So some people made 3 or 4 of these, I think, even, so yeah. And I am using it with a 4mm G hook, see? With a letter. Yes, so, and then the last part, why there are no, why I haven't spun anything. The Tour de France is coming up, and I know every year there are people who will do a Tour de Fleece, which is a spinning event that you spin every day, that there are people on their bikes on the Tour de France. So I bought well, it's like an advent, I think. I bought a Tour de Fleece box from Wolbeest, which is a Dutch yarn dyer. So this is the box, and there are little bags in here with fiber, all different kinds of fiber, and there are like questions on here that you need to answer. There's a Ravelry group where we can cheer each other on. I have no idea how this works. Do you spin it all together? Do you ply them? If you have ever participated in a Tour de Fleece, please let me know how it went. What did you do with it? Did you spin them all up together? Did you ply them together? Did you ply it with something else? Any tips and or comments are welcome here, so please let me know down below. Yeah, I can't wait for this to start. I think it starts at the end of the month of June, so next week, end of next week maybe. Wait, there was a letter with it. Maybe it says here. Da, 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 da. 28th of June. Says it starts here, but I'm not sure. I thought my husband said it was the 30th. Not sure. Anyway, it's gonna be fun. So there will be a Zoom meeting, I just read there, so I'll probably try and attend and ask all the other people joining in what they do with their fiber. So I think there are 21 of these little mini fiber stuff thingies. Yeah, very curious. And there are all kinds of different breeds. We have South American, Rambouillet, Falkland, Merino Silk, Bluefish Leicester, Grey Merino, a carded bat. No clue. Polworth, and another carded bat, Merino Silk, Rambouillet. And the carded bat is Merino Silk, Sari Silk, Bamboo, and Angelina. No clue what that is either. So, a lot of news and firsts for me this time, which is fun. I like to do new things. It keeps challenging. Anyway, I think I'm done. Yes, well, the reason I took a little bit of a break from YouTube. First we had the budget debacle with Beertje missing and nursing him back to health. He's doing great, by the way. Really great. He even is learning new words, and he learned how to dance recently. So yeah, he's back to his old funny self. Very chatty though. Yeah, not scared. Yeah, he's doing great. But then it's the end of the year and my husband is a teacher, so he is away a lot. End of year always means extra activities, extra meetings. What are we gonna do next year? He is a team leader at his school, so a lot of the responsibility is upon his shoulders, so he has to attend everything. So that means I am almost single momming my way through life at the moment. There was a thing called Avondvierdaagse. It's for primary school kids. They take walks through the city 4 nights a week, evenings a week, where they walk 5 to 6, and the last night is 7 kilometers. And it's a really big event here in Dordrecht, and people give the children candy and they hang it around the neck. So some kids walk like this because of all the candy hanging on the necks. I've never heard of another town where they hang candy on the kids as much as they can. But yeah, that took a lot out of me, because I had to make sure she was there on time, that she got back, and then it was very late in the evening and we had to hurry up and get her to bed, and And then we had almost no us time. So yeah, I was, and then the last night, there was of course the official end of the event bit with a medallion and a medal, and I had to stand for like 2.5 hours, and me and standing still, that's not good. I prefer walking. I can do that better than standing still, and my MS really took it out of me. I'm really tired all the time. And then of course my daughter, she has the sniffles now, and she wakes up several times a night and wakes me up several times a night. So yeah, so I couldn't do it last week. I was just too tired. But things are getting better now. Weather is getting better now. So yeah. So plus I didn't have much knitting time either. So I didn't have much to show you. So I thought I'll wait and have a lot more to talk about. So, well, that's about it. In about 3 weeks time, there will be school summer break here. I'll probably try and squeeze in one more before the actual holiday starts, and then I'll see what I can do, because I'm looking at my calendar right there. I don't know when everybody's home, because my husband is also home, of course, because he's a teacher, and we'll probably be doing stuff. So maybe I'll make a few shorts or something. I don't know. We will see. Maybe it'll be fun to make short video vlogs about the Tour de Fleece box. I've been tinkering with that in my mind. I don't know yet. So this one is probably, well, not the last one. Yes, I will have one more before the school summer break. So I hope you enjoy it. I don't know how long I've been talking. I don't think too long, but then again, I thought so last time too, and it was a long one. So I will see you next time. And if you like to leave a comment below, like and subscribe, that would be lovely. I read all your comments and try to reply on most of them. Yeah, so see you next time. Bye.
En nu dansen. Dansen, 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 dansen. We gaan dansen, dansen, dansen. We gaan dansen, dansen. Ja, kus. Dankjewel. Ben je mijn liefje liefje? Ja, hè? Kus. Gaan we dansen? Dansen, 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 dansen. We gaan dansen, 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 dansen. Lekker dansen. Knap hoor. Hè? Poesje, blub, blub, blub. Weer bij liefie, biefie. Ga je niks vertellen? Nee? Gaan we alleen maar dansen? Gaan we dansen? Zullen we nog een keer dansen? Dansen, 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 dansen. We gaan dansen.